Hey guys, welcome back to Church Boy Talks with Patrick. Glad to have you guys here. And today happens to be Mother's Day, and on Friday was Women's Day, and today is Mother's Day. I'm sure we all agree by now that mothers and women have so many days in the year that we get to celebrate them specially, and it's so much sometimes that you just lose count. Like it's every day Mother's Day. We often joke about it, but yeah, they deserve to be celebrated so much because they are a major part of our lives. So happy Mother's Day to all the amazing mothers out there and intending mothers too, or soon to be mothers as well. So happy Mother's Day to you. God bless you. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's move into the talk for today. Okay, so I'm sure maybe if you've seen the title, you may be wondering, oh, is this clickbait? What does this mean? What am I trying to say? Or what are we talking about basically? The title is exactly what we're talking about. We have to learn how to give up, right? So I'm sure a lot of people are growing up, we've always heard, don't give up, work hard, do your best, be the last man standing, fight until your last breath. But the honest truth is, sometimes we have to give up, right? We have to give up. And knowing when to give up is a skill we have to learn, is a skill we have to grow in. And some people might be confused at this point that, what am I trying to say? Well, there are certain things that we should learn to give up on. There are a lot of things in life that we should know when to give up on those things. And then one of those things or those areas we should learn to give up, on is in toxic relationships, right? Toxic relationships. And so when I say relationships, it's not just in romantic relationships. It expands beyond romantic relationships, even friendships and work relationships, basically all kinds of relationships. Actually, there are times you may have to give up on that relationship, right? And I know for some of us it's hard because we are naturally kind people, we are naturally loving people. I don't know, I believe there are a lot of people who see somebody and maybe you guys get talking, and even if you guys are not close, but you always want the best for that person. You are always kind to that person. You're always wanting that person to succeed, and you're always available and ready to support that person in whatever it is they are doing. But the downside to this is your kindness can be weaponized against you. So I'm talking about the people now start showing toxic traits towards you because they know that you are a kind person by nature, and because you are a good person by nature, they know that you would not stop being kind to them despite their toxic behaviors, despite their bad behaviors towards you. Not just bad behaviors in general, but bad behaviors towards you. So they take advantage of it. And then you have people who are narcissists. So basically they hurt you, and then they guilt trip you into making you think that it's your fault for the hurt that was caused by them to you. And so there are a lot of scenarios and a lot of cases where this kind of toxicity is found in relationships. And so in this situation, you have to learn how to give up. And you have to learn how to give up quickly and, as soon as possible. So that's why I said that it's a skill that you need to learn. You need to know when to fight for a friendship, a relationship, or whatever it is. You need to learn when to fight for it, and you need to learn when to give up on it. I'm not saying giving up on it is going to be easy. I'm not saying giving up on it is something that is like just taking a walk in the park. No, giving up on it is going to hurt depending on the level of closeness you have with a person in terms of a relationship. However, it's still important to give up. In fact, I believe that in some cases, the earlier you give up, the better. So the earlier you give up, meaning when you begin to see certain signs, right, it's better to just pack your bags and disappear. Just leave. Protect yourself, especially those that are usually kind by nature, because basically what I mean by that is there are some people that it's less stressful for them to be kind, right? Some people have to intentionally be kind, right? But there are some people that it's naturally their state. They always want to help people. They always want to be there for people. And the truth is, most times these guys or this set of people are the ones that now end up on the receiving end of this kind of toxic relationships, because their love for the person oftentimes overshadows the toxicity that is in the relationship. And so this is something that this set of people, right, have to really master. Of course, every other set of people needs to learn this, but I feel like this set of people that are always kind by default, they are more likely to experience this kind of hurt in relationships. And so basically, you have to learn how to give up, and you have to learn how to give up fast. I would suggest have your deal breakers, right? Have deal breakers. Once the person is exhibiting certain characters, certain traits, there should be some things you can take and there should be some things you can't take. You understand? In a relationship. Let's use a romantic relationship, for example. Let's say a romantic relationship where you guys are not married, and then you guys decided to be Christians and to remain pure sexually, right, before marriage. And then you now find out that the guy or the lady is engaged in sexual relationships with another person while you guys are still dating. To me, that is a major deal breaker when it comes to romantic relationships, right? That is a big deal breaker. Don't try and say you want to change the person. That's for me. There's a difference when it's a married couple, because the truth is, married couples, there are scenarios and cases where even in the case of infidelity, the true counseling, proper counseling and guidance, they've been able to revive their marriage and they've been able to heal their marriage and move forward in life, right? So that's why for me, personally, I'm using the dating sector, the dating phase as an example. And then for friendships too, you should have your deal breakers too. Normal platonic friendships, you should have your deal breakers. Bottom line, prioritize yourself in that relationship. I'm not saying be self-centered, neither am I saying be selfish. But when you notice that some characters or some traits are becoming hurtful to you, either physically or emotionally or in some sort, and that's a major deal for you, please give up on that relationship. Give up on the relationship immediately. And so give up on those relationships that are toxic. Give up on those friendships that don't add value but rather are always taking value from you. Okay guys, so we'll be stopping here for today, but there will be a part 2 of this topic in the next episode. And so I want you to look forward to it as we continue on the subject of giving up. So take care, stay blessed, and have an amazing week. I'll see you guys on the next episode.